YouTube thumbnails are everything, especially when you are trying to get those precious clicks on shorts. If your thumbnail doesn't pop instantly, people just keep scrolling right past your hard work. Click-through rate is the absolute lifeblood of discovery, and for shorts, that tiny preview can make or break your reach. The annoying part is that YouTube still doesn't let you add a fully custom thumbnail for shorts like you can with long-form uploads. You get a handful of auto-generated frames to pick from, and most of the time, none of them scream "click me." So what do you do if you want your short to look polished, on-brand, and genuinely click-worthy? I've been messing around with some workflows, and I've got a surprisingly easy approach that uses AI to do the heavy lifting. We are going to use a specific cover frame trick, so the thumbnail you want actually appears in YouTube's selector menu. It is quick, it is repeatable, and it is way less annoying than doing everything manually in a mobile editor. First, here is a quick overview of why we are using Vizard for this specific process. Vizard is an AI tool that automatically chops long videos into short, shareable clips in seconds. It finds the moments that are likely to perform well, edits them into tight pieces, and helps you manage posting. The killer features are the auto-editing, the auto-schedule, and the content calendar for managing everything in one place. But here, we aren't just talking about chopping up a podcast or a live stream for the sake of it. We are talking about making sure your shorts have a thumbnail that actually convinces people to watch. Step 1 is to record your content the way you normally would, whether it is on your phone or a camera. If you already have a long video, that is even better because Vizard shines at turning long form into multiple clips quickly. Upload your raw footage into Vizard instead of going straight to YouTube or a mobile editor. Why do this? Because Vizard will analyze the whole file and pick the best, most viral-friendly moments for you. You can batch produce multiple potential shorts in minutes, saving you hours of manual labor. Instead of scrolling through hours of footage and guessing what is clickable, Vizard surfaces the highlights for you. Now here's the secret trick that gets you a custom-looking thumbnail on your shorts. You need to create a short intro frame, basically a still image, and place it at the very start of your video. Make that first frame last about 1.5 to 2 seconds long and design it like a normal thumbnail. Use big, readable text, strong contrast, your brand colors, and maybe an expressive face to boost engagement. This intro frame will show up as the very first screenshot YouTube generates during the upload process. You can make that frame right inside Vizard by using their editor to add a new starting scene. Drop in a background, some large headline text, a supporting sticker, and your specific brand treatment. You can also import a PNG file you made in a design app and slap it onto the first frame. Vizard lets you position and time these elements easily, just like a simple video editor. Keep the text bold and immediate because thumbnails are tiny, and high contrast is always your friend. Once you have added that custom cover frame, preview the clip to make sure the flow feels right. Trim the rest of the short if you want to keep the pacing tight and the energy high. The advantage here over doing it manually on your phone is speed and massive scale. Vizard can generate several candidate shorts from one long video and attach that intro frame to each one. This lets you test different hooks without having to rebuild designs every single time you post. Export the final clip from Vizard as an MP4 and transfer it to your phone. Upload as a short, just like you normally would by tapping the plus icon in the app. Here is the crucial part, so pay attention when you get to the thumbnail selection screen. Tap the little pen icon on the top left of the preview and you will see a row of screenshots. The very first screenshot will be your custom intro frame, which you can now select as your preview. Hold and drag to select that frame, click Done, add your title, and hit Publish. Boom, you get a custom-looking thumbnail without needing YouTube to officially support custom images for shorts. Why does this work better than trying to fake a thumbnail or doing everything manually in mobile editors? First, Vizard automates the boring parts of hunting for clips in hours of raw footage. Instead of manually scouring for 10 seconds of gold, the AI suggests viral segments for you. Second, batch processing means you can keep a consistent brand look across dozens of videos. And third, because you attach a real designed frame, you essentially force YouTube to use your design. Compare that to tools like Canva, which is great for design but still requires a lot of manual work. Canva expects you to split pages, set timing, and tweak transitions for every single clip you make. If you are producing 5 shorts a week from long podcasts, that manual grind adds up fast. Canva is beautiful, but if you want real scale and true automation, Vizard is built for that workflow. Here are a couple of practical tips for when you are designing your cover frame. Keep the text short, think 3 to 6 words maximum, and make it a punchy, clear hook. Use bold fonts, high contrast, and a big expressive face if possible, because faces boost click-through rates. Don't forget to test, as Vizard's content calendar lets you A/B different hooks without manual effort. This is where Vizard pulls ahead even more because of its auto-schedule and planning features. The content calendar gives you a single place to plan, edit, and shift posts across platforms. You can reuse clips for Instagram Reels, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts with minimal extra effort. If you are a creator juggling long-form content, that workflow saves you hours every single week. One last thing, don't overdo the intro frame length as viewers discover shorts by speed. Keep the cover frame just long enough to be captured, which is about 1.5 to 2 seconds. Also, test both 15 and 60-second shorts to see what works best for your audience. Sometimes a quick 15-second hit works better, but for information-heavy moments, longer is better. To recap, record your video, upload to Vizard, and use auto-edit to generate the segments. Add your custom intro frame, tweak the clip, and export it as an MP4 for your phone. Upload as a short, tap the pen icon, and select your frame as the thumbnail. This approach gives you the visual control of a custom thumbnail without fighting platform limitations. It scales way better than doing everything by hand in mobile editors or from scratch. Vizard isn't a replacement for design tools, but it is a massive time saver for creators who need speed. Give it a try on your next piece. Let Vizard find the moments and add that bold cover frame. Watch which hooks actually get the clicks and adjust your content calendar accordingly. If your channel is starving for views because your thumbnails are meh, this is your fastest route to more eyes. Alright, that is it, so go out there and make some clickable, high-performing shorts. Let me know in the comments if you want a template for that intro frame or more thumbnail ideas. Which niche are you working in right now, and what kind of results are you hoping to see?